Today I was reading a book by Robert Greene. It's called The 33 Strategies of War. And in that book, there was this chapter that was saying that you gotta burn all the bridges, you gotta leave no, boats to return to the island or something. It was like a story of a bunch of soldiers in the wars. And when they wanted to give extra motivation to the soldiers and the warriors, they would just burn the boats to listen, you either win this war, you win the battle, or you're not gonna make it to home, So it was just kind of like a do or die situation. And the reason I'm making this video is that you gotta burn all the bridges. You cannot go back to your past self. You cannot go back to your older version and your older habits. If you have a goal in your mind, cut off all the backup options, cut off all the doors that you're just keeping it a little bit open just in case if something goes wrong. No. Go all out, give your best in everything you're doing, and think about, let's just say you have a goal, right? Treat it like this is your last opportunity to do it, And you gotta live life like it's your last day every single day. And even this book reminded me that a lot of us, we just take the days of our life granted. We are like, yeah, we just kind of stroll by. We don't really have any urgency. But you gotta close all the doors behind. So you have that urgency. You have to put yourself in those do or die situations. And you're like, holy shit, I gotta take care of my stuff. I gotta really go all out, and there is no way to go back to my older self, no way to go to that life that I was living. You gotta really put yourself in that position and just let go and go all out on your own goals, right? And another thing is that whenever you don't close the doors, whenever you leave certain things open, you're like, yeah, it's fine. I kind of want to do this. I don't want to do that. You leave certain doors open, you half-ass things. The results are always nowhere near as good as it should be. You kind of never actually get the results, or you kind of fail eventually, And you got to put yourself in that fire. And I'm going to be honest, with YouTube, with my online business and all those type of things, I did that, I feel like if I started doing other things at the side, there was this phase that I had. I was going to college, I was posting my personal branding content, I was making football/soccer content, I was doing drop shipping, I was trying to do agency. Bro, it was way too many things at the same time, and I barely made any progress. And I was like, oh, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go do this. If this works, I'm gonna go here. No. Listen, you gotta put all that fear of missing out things to the side, okay? Because all the businesses work, right? Everything you want to do, all of this, there is successful stories out there, The main thing is that, are you fit to work, Do you fit? Are you able to put in the work? And are you able to close all the doors? Are you able to you actually go all out and, close every single doors that you have, Because if you don't put yourself in that do or die situation, majority of the people, they don't have that urgency within them, So they're like, yeah, there's always time for that. Yeah, I can always do this. Yeah, I can always, go here. I can do that. And they never put that pressure on themselves. And they're like, I don't have to necessarily do this today. I can do it tomorrow, If you close all the doors and there's legit no safety net, no return, and everything is closed, and you only have, the only way is to actually be successful with your goal, to actually make it with your, main target that you have, and there is no way to return. That's the only possible way to, get that urgency. And a lot of us fail to have that urgency, including me. Sometimes you just feel like, yeah, life is good, but then you're like, holy shit, bro, wake the fuck up. You gotta have that urgency. Close all the doors, throw yourself in the situation, and just go all out to force yourself to grow. Because a lot of us, a lot of guys, they don't grow, they don't hop on their self-improvement journey unless a heartbreak happens, unless somebody cheats on them, or a friend, betrays them, or somebody dies. It doesn't have to be like that. You can actually willingly throw yourself in a do or die situation, a situation that there is no other choice besides being successful within your goal. Then you don't have to necessarily wait for something bad to happen, So if you're intentional with it, if you actually close all the doors and really put that urgency on your goals, then you don't have to necessarily, experience the bad things. So even this is for me too. I gotta apply these things too, and I'm gonna apply way more urgent things to my life. I'm gonna put more pressure on myself. I'm gonna close many doors. I already closed a lot of doors, as I said before. I closed the college doors. I was like, I'm dropping out. I closed my older brand. I just all out with everything I have. I'm putting all my money on myself. I took my money out of like all my investments. I used to have crypto. I used to have stocks. I used to have precious metals, whatever, all this. I'm putting all that money on myself. Like, I have no other choice to make it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way for most of us to put that urgency on ourselves. Now, like, my situation is a bit different, but like, I'm sure you have different parts, like different aspects of your life that you can put pressure on yourself and to go all out. And a lot of people just are scared to go all out, and they feel like, you know, they want to always have the backup option, but fuck that backup option, you know? If you really believe in yourself, you're not going to need a backup option. So go all out and truly transform yourself and leave nothing behind and close every single door, okay? And listen, I help men build muscle, get jacked, build up their physique. And if you need help with that, if you really want to upgrade your physique, just DM me, start on Instagram, and I can personally guide you with your journey. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.